Well, I started becoming interested in photography about 32 years ago. I was partnering with a woman who got her degree in art history. And I used to ask her all the time, well, why don't you get out and exhibit? Yeah, but she never liked doing that. She didn't like selling stuff. She didn't like the way the galleries treated artists in terms of their percentage of the sold works. And so she just never did. But she liked going to exhibits, and she liked dragging me around to those exhibits. And frankly, I kind of enjoyed it too, because it was great intellectual stimulation. But then it got to a point where I felt like I needed more than intellectual stimulation. I mean, she was very good. She had a very well-trained eye, or set of eyes, I should say. And she just was good at giving me sometimes literal descriptions, sometimes figurative descriptions, sometimes a blend of both. And so one day I decided, well, you know, this could be interesting. I think I have a grasp on musical creativity. I wonder how this would affect my creativity if I decided to, you know, get involved in visual arts in some way. And I talked to some people about possibly getting into painting, but that looked like it might take too long to figure it out, and then all the stuff you have to buy, but plus I didn't want to mess my fingers up too much. So I decided to go into photography, because it was just a matter of buying cameras and lenses and maybe filters and that kind of thing. You know, the different accessories that photographers use. So one evening, we were at dinner at a friend's place in Santa Monica, California, and I announced that I was going to start taking pictures. I was going to just go out and be a photographer for a while. And one guy said, well, how are you going to do that? He was a screenwriter, actually. He said, people don't accept random shots. So my question to him was, well, how do you know? How do you know what shots are random or not? And even then, they had the technology that could crop out anything they wanted to, or transform a picture into whatever they wanted to transform it into. So I went out the next day and bought an Instamatic camera and started taking pictures with that for just about 3 weeks, getting people's feedback. I'd show it to people everywhere I went, and I would take pictures of people whether they liked it or not. And it was remarkable. I mean, it was amazing the kinds of descriptions I was getting of these pictures. And what I loved about them was the fact that I could show one picture to 3 or 4 people and get 3 or 4 interpretations, different interpretations of the same image. Taught me a lot about how intellect works. My name is Henry Butler.
Love it. Great. Good soundtrack, too.
Good, okay.